Today I want to share 10 home upgrades that I think can make a really big impact on your experience of your home. When we're on a budget, we don't have unlimited funds and we need to be strategic about picking what to invest in that will make a big impact on our experience of our space and our quality of life. And so I've gone through and thought through what in my home, when I upgraded, made a huge difference for me, and I want to share those with you. I do think, in the spirit of minimalism and trying to live with less, being very thoughtful about where we invest our money and what will make a big difference is a great way to be more frugal ultimately, but also have a nice, enjoyable space to be in. A first home upgrade is to use lamp and candle lighting. I gotta say, using lamp lighting in the evening has such a cozy home feel. And also in general, if you have better lighting, I think it's just easier to move around your space and to get things done. On top of that, I think candles are a great way to make that feeling of hygge, and I've even invested in some automated battery candles that turn on every day just as it starts to get dark, and it makes me kind of look forward to that part of the day every day as those candles turn on. This second one I think is incredibly important, and that is to get a good quality mattress. Mattresses are things I think we often neglect. We often put off getting a new one because it's often a more expensive type of purchase, and sometimes there's a lot of logistics in figuring out how to get rid of the old mattress or even just bringing in the new one. But let me just say, it is one of the best things you can do to upgrade your home and improve the quality of your life, just like that. And maybe you're like, oh, I need a new mattress. You're right, Aylin. Where do I get one? I don't want to have to do all that research. Well, I've kind of done it for you in the form of the sponsor of this video, Lull. Let me just first of all say I've done a lot of research on mattresses, and Lull, in my opinion, really has it all. They have a few different option and mattress types, but all in all their options use thoughtfully, strategically created layers that improve your quality of sleep. They use high quality foam that supports and contours to your body without that overly sinking in feeling. And the top is durable and soft and allows air to pass through so you don't get too hot at night. And also something that's really important to me is that this mattress is built to reduce motion transfer. So basically, if you're sleeping with a partner and you move around, it's not going to be as likely to disrupt them. Because I hate those mattresses that are super bumpy or kind of saggy and they kind of mess with both your sleep. Lull does not do that. And ultimately, because it contours so well to your body in a way that still supports you, you're doing less tossing and turning during the night because every position you find yourself in is comfortable. Also, it's really nice that it's one that you can just order online. It shows up in your door all bundled up in a box so that it's pretty easy to bring into your space and into the room where you want to use it. And when you open it up, it pops open and you lie down. And let me just say that first lie down, you're like, oh my gosh, why did I not get this sooner? I got the Luxe Hybrid mattress, which has 6 layers of comfort, including hundreds of precision crafted pocket coils with layer upon layer of highest quality foam to evenly distribute weight. If you're interested in investing in yourself, your quality of sleep, and therefore your life, then check out the link at the top of my description box. And thanks to Lull for sponsoring this video and sending me just the best mattress ever. A third high-impact home upgrade is good quality or unique glassware. I really think that your experience of your entire space is impacted by the glassware that you drink out of. Because it's something that's close to you, that you bring close to your face, that you're physically interacting with, and often you're interacting with it when you're trying to wind down and enjoy yourself. You also often use glassware when you're entertaining, either for a dinner party or if friends come over for drinks or anything. And it's not necessarily that you need to get the most expensive glassware. Like, quite often you can go to even a secondhand or thrift store and find beautiful, unique pieces. But I think the key is to have glassware that really stands out, that is either super thin so it feels luxurious or has some sort of unique feature that just makes it an experience to drink from. I do think that glassware psychologically impacts how you enjoy a space. And whether it's for your guests or yourself in your home, having nice glassware that's fun to drink out of really impacts just your feel as you exist in your home. A fourth home upgrade is original artwork. I really think that investing in original pieces of some kind can transform your space and give your space also a story. Now, again, it doesn't have to be the most expensive, you can get it secondhand, but I do think that when you have unique pieces that are curated by you, it really makes the whole space feel more luxurious. And it can also be a closer reflection of you. You don't have to be like everybody else and have some kind of corporate painting on the wall. You can have a piece that speaks to you that you took your time finding, or maybe reminds you of some traveling or some kind of experience you had. A fifth home upgrade is comfortable seating. And this is one of those ones where in the day of Instagram, we kind of forget about because we're so focused on how things look that we don't consider enough how they feel. But when you're in your space and you come home after a long, hard day and you sink into the chair or the couch, it feels so much better if you're like, oh, this is comfortable, I feel good. It just is so calming and comforting, and I think psychologically reinvigorating. A sixth high-yield home upgrade is your dining room table. The table is sort of the center of the home. It's where people gather either as a family or with guests. You often share your meals there. Maybe you also get some work done there. It's a focal centerpiece for the home and sets the tone for the entire space. Taking the time to find the table that really is in the style and the material that you like can make a huge impact in how your entire home feels. So my point is, just take your time with it. A seventh home upgrade, and this one's kind of a bit of a hack, is to use plant stands. Because when medium or small sized plants are on the ground, quite often they look a little puny or just unimpressive, but if you get a plant stand, all of a sudden a little shrub turns into what feels like a tree. Also, if you want to save money, you can just put plants on high shelves or kind of high in your space so that they really make an impact at eye level in your space. An eighth one is to invest in the integrity of your home. More than any little cute doodad you can buy, making sure that you're taking care of your home can make a huge impact on your experience of the space. A big part here is just make sure that you're getting the repairs done that need to be done. And so I always have a running list of things I want to work on in my home, and I gradually go through that list. Like recently, this past fall, we had our sidewalks raised to help with drainage so that it wasn't so slippery with ice in the winter. We also got our house inspected to just check if there are any holes that rodents or pests or bugs could get through. We weren't even dealing with a rodent or pest problem, but by preemptively doing this, we just made sure that anything that might allow those pests in was taken care of. And I have to say, a lot of this is about prevention. You want to be on top of these things before they become a problem, because once they're a problem, they can probably be like thousands and thousands of dollars. But if you do a lot of preventative work to make sure that you're not developing a problem, it's way more affordable. Similarly, we also bought a new water heater, which, yes, that one was thousands of dollars and not fun. By getting a new one, we are preventing the potential of our old water heater breaking and then flooding our entire basement. So luckily, we got the new one and it's working great and we never had a flood. A ninth home upgrade is to get a good quality or vintage rug. The rug makes a huge difference in the overall feel of a space, even the style or the energy of the space. And so I think investing in a good piece or somehow obtaining some kind of piece that's unique or that really stands out to you can make a huge difference in the tone of your home. For example, I love the wool rug that's in my main living room. It's made of these natural fibers and I just adore it every time I put my feet on it. It's really cozy. And then I also use either kind of inherited rugs that are vintage, or even I'll go on Etsy and buy affordable rugs that are vintage and have some kind of unique feel to them. A 10th home upgrade, and I honestly think this one might be one of the best ones along with the mattress, is to invest in home cleaners. If you do not do this, I just want to give you permission to invest in regular home cleaning professionally if you can somehow swing it in your budget. And I would even argue try to swing it if you can, like if you can pull back in other areas to occasionally have professional cleaners come. It makes such a difference. I wasn't willing to try this until I got my MS diagnosis because I felt like having professional home cleaners was something only really wealthy people did, and I just felt like it was sort of a waste of money. I could do it myself. But once I got my diagnosis and I was just tired all the time, I finally broke down and said, okay, I'm gonna have house cleaners come every 2 to 3 weeks. And ever since I've done that, it has made a huge difference on my quality of life and the feel of my space. Because first of all, quite often they're just super thorough if you find the right cleaners. They're doing things that I don't always get to because I get too tired. And it also saves up a lot of time and energy for me to put into other things in my life. But it keeps my space also tidier because I need to tidy up for the cleaners to come so that they can get under things and actually clean. And it also creates this sort of base of cleanliness in my space that I think really makes the space feel better. So I think that's another excellent home upgrade that's really high impact. Anyway, that's most of what I've got for you today. I also either just posted or am going to post very soon another video about how to fake fancy little home upgrades that you don't need to invest too much money in, or areas where you can actually spend less, which might be a little bit different from this video, but might help your home or experience of life be better. If you're interested in that, I'll link that at the end once it's live. And also don't forget, if you're interested in investing in a good quality mattress, check out the Lull link at the top of the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It's a great way to support the channel, and you can also subscribe below for more videos like this. Thank you so much for spending this little bit of time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!